Hey, Joy.
Hey, Rob. Welcome to WOPTalk,
WOPTalk. That's
our new podcast.
our new podcast. Yeah, it's official. That's the name. You can actually check us out. The site is under construction right now, but you can check us out soon at www.woptalk. That's WOP as in Peter, T like Tom, ALK .tv.
That's right.
Yeah. So clearly we get a bit of a delay on the video. I mean, that's something we're gonna have to correct.
Yeah, but
All in all, we found a way of actually putting ourselves on YouTube. That's another thing, folks. You can check us out on YouTube,
yeah,
which is pretty cool.
yep.
I'm actually excited
You can
about
search for WOPTalk.
that. Capital O, no, capital W, capital O, capital P, as in WAP.
By the way, for whoever doesn't know what the WOP is, I'm sure you guys do by now, but
Check it out on Google, bro.
on Google, yeah, no, it's short for without papers.
Without papers, because we happen to be of Italian descent. We're actually 5 Italians.
4 or 5?
Well, we're 5. We're gonna be. It's 1 woman and 4 men.
Right.
Yeah, because Mary's included in this. So if you're watching, don't forget us. You gotta come every once in a while, or actually every time we do a podcast.
Definitely.
What else can we talk about?
Well, we got some good advice last night from our good friend Joe
Yeah.
Pratico.
Joe Pratico gave us
Give us
great
some-
advice
yeah, some-
on how to set ourselves up.
Website and website wise and YouTube wise and what and so on and so forth. It's-
Cheap,
right?
because we're actually doing this on a shoestring budget, if anything. Yeah, he gave us great advice.
Yeah, I'd like to thank him for that. Actually,
Yeah, so thanks, Joe, if you're watching.
It was pretty good.
We'll send you a link.
Yeah,
And yeah. Cheers.
actually, that's mine.
Oh. Cheers.
So tonight, Robert, we're gonna be going to Comedy Nest.
We're on WOPTalk is going to be live. Well, live. No, we're actually
Not live, but WOPTalk will be
at the Comedy
on site
Nest.
at the Comedy
Yeah.
Nest.
Old Forum of Montreal, downtown Montreal.
Beautiful place.
Listen, I think the ghosts still live.
The ghosts still
the
live there.
place.
Yeah,
Yeah, so we're going there to check out
Few comedians.
up and coming talent, a few comedians, possibly who knows, maybe guests on future shows
yeah.
or not future shows. Actually, we haven't even started the show yet, but because this is a test, by the way. So if you're getting bored, don't.
Don't.
Yeah,
It's,
just realize it's that we're still testing equipment.
trust me, we have a lot of funny stuff, a lot of funny shit.
Yeah.
And,
A lot of
So-
stuff that's gonna make all of you laugh.
big time.
Big time, yes. Yeah. The other thing we haven't figured out was the 2 cameras.
Well, we didn't figure it out because I couldn't. The camera that I brought today was unfortunately not compatible with Windows 7.
Okay. He's the computer specialist, by the way.
So we'll have to
Mhm.
figure out another webcam that is compatible, and then and only then can I test it. But,
Mm.
So,
It's cool.
but yeah. So, anyways, this is it's just a little sneak peek, you know.
Yeah,
at,
sneak peek, testing 1, 2.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's also the launch of the name, because the name is actually an important thing. I think it's a catchy name.
It is. WOPTalk.
Describes us.
Yeah.
You know, WOPTalk.
Because definitely, I mean, you know, for those of us who know, or you know, they're with us on a constant basis. They don't really, or I guess they don't really, they don't see that or hear the accent that we have. But for people that are not with us,
Yeah, it's a good Irish accent, as you can see. I mean,
Yeah. But for people that are not with us on a constant basis, you can tell that we have that. I think the
Montreal Italian.
that sort of Montreal Italian twist. Yeah.
Which, by the way, is very, very. How can you put this? It's just like the New York accent.
Distinguishable.
Distinguishable. Italians in New York, same thing. You can actually tell the Italians
Right.
that are New Yorkers. And when it comes to Italians in Montreal, it's very distinguishable as well.
Right. Actually, it's
We're actually trying to hold. We're holding back right now. We're trying to give you the best radio voice possible.
right. But I mean,
Yeah.
there's definitely there's a definite accent to our talk,
Definitely.
and it's funny, right? Because I have a cousin in Toronto, in New Jersey.
Yeah.
Now, the New Jersey accent is very similar to that of
The New Yorker.
the New Yorker.
Yeah.
And it's funny because he says that we have an accent when we speak. But the accent when we speak, he says, is more of a French accent.
Really.
Believe it or not. That's See, I don't see it that way, but I guess.
But you know what? I've had because I've worked jobs where I had to speak with people over the phone,
In French or in English?
both in English and in French, and
Okay.
I've dealt with people all over the country, not just Quebec specifically, because we live in a province called Quebec or Quebec.
Yeah.
For those of you who live in Texas. Yeah, so I've dealt with people like in out west, Western Canada, like Vancouver, Calgary, Edmonton, et cetera, and they basically say the same thing. They go, "Do you have a specific accent?"
Right. So
And-
I think
but they blame it on the French, because they hate the
well,
fucking they hate the French, the frogs. Mind you, I love them. For any of you French people there out there,
I don't have a problem with any, whatever. But it's just, I guess probably for lack of a definition, they just say they acclaim it to the French.
Yeah, well, but it is distinguishable, especially the Italian community. You can
Anyways,
tell
all this to say that we're fucking spacons.
we're fucking spacons. We eat biscottes,
We just say the fucking sandwich,
the sandwich.
a sandwich of what did you call it, Rob?
The sandwich we just had.
Yeah,
What's it called? Pane gonzato.
pane gonzado.
Yeah, but that's a Sicilian thing.
Yeah, no, it was good.
Yeah, it was. Thanks, man. We actually thank my dad prepared us lunch. By the way. Yeah.
And by the way, we frequent Cafe Milano. Not that we endorse them, but we frequent.
Not that we endorse me or anything.
Yeah, so we're there often. If anybody sees us, more than welcome to come along and say hi.
Yeah.
We'll be more than happy to
Just make sure
greet
you
Just make sure to buy me a fucking cafe latte or something.
cafe latte, and don't worry about the big guys that are with us. They're just bodyguards. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, yeah.
We'll tell them to cool off or
Ernie,
something.
Ernie is one of them. He's fucking big guy.
Yeah,
Ernie.
you're gonna show his business card.
Yeah.
By the way, we're trying to endorse him.
Look, that's
Show. Okay, don't show the phone number there.
no. I'm not gonna show the phone number, but that's
That's
Ernie.
Ernie. That's one of our partners. We've got Diego. Unfortunately, they're not with us today.
No, Dago is a splitting image of
Al Pacino.
Al Pacino.
At least he
Well, he looks like him. He even speaks like
the
him.
way, yeah.
So
He gives he's got a good impersonation.
right. So for anybody who doesn't know us, then I'm Joey, and
I'm Rob,
and there's another guy Diego, and another guy Ernie,
and we've got Mary as well,
and Mary.
who seemed to be very interested when I just gave her a brief description. By the way, brief description. What's the brief description of what we're going to be doing on the podcast?
Well, I think it'll be a mixture of many things.
Yeah.
1, comedy.
Yeah.
2, interviewing people.
Yep.
3, talking about
Current events,
Current
sports.
sports, news, whatever it may be.
Yeah, whatever. Basically, it's. I think it's just going to be a social. Can you call it a? I don't know what to call it.
Social gathering? What?
Well, it's going to be
Speak, Robert. Speak.
to be continued.
No, I think we spoke about this before. It'll be a mixture of a lot of things. Hopefully with a twist of comedy.
Yeah, hopefully.
Because
Well, to entertain more than anything
Right,
else.
right,
I mean,
right.
We'll be serious whenever it's time to be serious.
yeah, maybe 2% of the time.
2% of the time.
And then the other 98% we want to be.
Yeah, like we're not professional comedians by all
No,
means.
no, definitely not. But
But yeah,
every time we hang around other people that are not our friends,
yeah,
they seem to think that we're quite the entertainers. But
yeah, and we have smart things to say as well. We're not
Anyways.
just idiots.
and we're just doing this really for the heck of it, right? Just shooting the shit.
Yeah, shooting the shit and making fun of. You can't
Making fun of everybody.
Well, not necessarily making fun of everybody, but you can't take life too seriously, man. Sometimes you gotta chill out and what can I say? Yeah,
Just relax.
relax
Just
and
chill down.
and yeah,
So,
and take life as it comes.
but yeah, I mean, don't take this little clip here as what you're gonna see in the upcoming weeks. I mean, don't kid yourself. We're gonna have a lot of material. We're gonna try to be entertaining as much as we can, and
Yeah, and we're not all here. I mean, we can only speak for ourselves.
right.
Mind you, I think we could speak on behalf of our fellow WOPTalk
Colleagues,
colleagues.
yeah, maybe.
And anyway,
What the
tune
fuck
in.
are you doing on that mic? I keep on hearing.
Oh, this thing. Sorry,
Yeah.
I'm getting nervous, man. I apologize, guys.
There's nothing to be nervous about.
Okay. Well, I'm shy. I'm camera shy.
You're camera shy.
Yeah, man. Like I'm looking at this camera. I mean, it's
There's nothing. What are you shy about?
I don't know, man.
Yeah.
Kit Kats.
You'd take it out right now and slap it on the table. All right, folks. We won't bore you anymore, but definitely keep tuning in to our site, WOPTalk.com, and you'll see our latest podcasts,
Yep.
our latest breaking news.
Coming soon.
If we have any, not like we're fucking superstars, but but yeah, just keep on tuning in and let us know what you think. Info@woptalk.tv. Take care, guys.
Tuning out. Bye.